All right, hello, welcome to Vegas. Round 2, ISRA. Looks like we are on pole. We do not want to be on pole, so, but you also do not want to be far back at all because this is an extreme pack race. It's going to be dangerous. Thank you. All right, so, whew. All right, I can barely hear. All right, so 125 laps. We've only got 70% fuel, 71% fuel. That's to make it hard to do the to stop it. It's still doable. So boo. I think I can count on my fingers the number of times I've taken pole and actually led the first lap. All right, so pit stop is set up. Brake bias. Hells yes. As is tradition. Wasn't a pack race last week. Okay. We go on green, right?
You lost your front wing.
All right. Let's lead a lap. Have a fast repair.
Thank you.
It's all
Aper,
small
man.
little steering inputs. You do any major steering input, you're dead. You'll hit someone. Oh, well, you're at the back. All right, let's...
Careful, Brent.
Okay, so first caution already. This is a extreme type pack race. Like, there's a reason Indy doesn't come here anymore. This track is dangerous in an Indy car. I mean, it's a what, mile and a half, 1.25 mile track that you don't lift in an Indy car. No. No, he meant the 24-hour race. Oh, good. Rain plus dirt equals mud. So tomorrow, big update for iRacing. They're going to add, apparently they're going to add debris. So marbles will actually exist as a thing that gets spread around the track, as opposed to just it deciding. Grass and rocks can be thrown up onto the track, and then as cars drive through them, they'll build up on the tires. Additionally, as the cars drive through them, they'll spread further on the track. They were using as an example Le Mans down the Mulsanne Straight. In iRacing, you just drive wherever the heck you want. But in real life, the buildup is so bad on the sides that you have to stay very narrow. And they say that's exactly what you're going to experience now. More realistic. If it means that us poor IndyCar guys can't go too wide at some of these smaller tracks, it'll be a little sad, but we have to see it in action first. But now I can go whenever, right? Mark? Thank you.
Outside, Matt.
All right, so I need these guys ahead of me. A little more aggressive than I wanted it, but we're fine with that.
Jake, I'm not going to pass you, just so you can catch up to the field. Copy.
Yeah, I knew you were going by. I didn't expect 3 other guys to also want to go by. Should have this one. Richie's worked his way up quick. So for now, I'm just keeping safe. Staying low. Want to get through this first stint. See how these tires react at the end of a stint in this much traffic. We've done it, I did practice with a full run, but it was only 1 or 2 cars. It was definitely not this many cars, so use the data I get from this stint so that we know how aggressive we could be in the final 2. I don't think the tires are going to go much at all, just because we were only at 70% fuel load, not 100%, so that's 20 plus less laps we have to go on a set of tires. They do that in races like this just because, you know, this isn't a full distance race. It's only 150 laps, and if we had a full fuel load, you'd only need to 1 stop. And that's boring to watch. There's no strategy to that. So you drop the fuel load a bit to make sure that people have to 2 stop. Remind myself what thought you topped up. Maps and throttle application. Know when you don't need to be full throttle. Alright, so everyone's reading out their fuel numbers in my chat here. I've got more fuel than anyone by a lap. Once we get to the pit cycle, though, everyone's going to start picking up the pace. If we do outlast everyone, we also need to be ready for, you know, the extra fuel burn that'll come with then being the lead lap car or the lead car. He's actually going for it, yep. So in this type of pack racing, you can see how you need to be responsive with your throttle to make sure that you don't rear end the guy in front of you. When, you know, at the end of every straight is when all the cars bunch up. I mean, yeah, in about 10 laps, we're going to need to remind guys to call pits.
Shane, I don't know if your wing's actually broken or not, but when he hit you, it broke off for a second and then popped back on.
And see, that's just
as a reminder, please, everybody, call your pit.
Early.
And if you're on the outside, you might need to let guys up.
So you can see more weaving on exit now. That's the cars are getting lighter and the tires are starting to go. might not have a front wing. Or snap back in place. Hugo and someone on the outside got to momentarily, and I saw a wing fly, but I guess it snapped back in place. No, that's, yeah, a different car. That was Brian. Brian yellow car was the...
Sorry, Michael. I was having a pit soon.
This
And I
just
needed
made
to
it
get to
even
the bottom.
more of a fuel race.
Yeah, he scared the hell out of me big time. I was like, oh my god.
All out 35.
Hey, Mike.
As a lead, as the leader, map 1, 35. All right, here we go.
God, that was wild. Correct. Whatever 49 liters is. All right. So we're going to go green with 85 to go. Means we still need to save fuel. You're wrong. I'm digging the clean paint job there, Ricky.
iRacing.
'86 at the line. All right. Lionheart driver, just assume yes. All right, here we go. Back in map 1, first gear. Ready for the start. I didn't like the way he pulled down there to start, because it just invited anyone to jump him on the outside. Alright, so I'm liking this. With Bradley running the outside line, it's like he's, you know, the leader as well, so he's also burning too much fuel. I don't want to die. Terry there. Yeah, I'm nervous about the checkup coming into the corners. Oh.
Too close, Brent. Too close.
And I want reaction ability. In the end, like at this track, you could drop back to 15th, and as long as you get to the pit cycle, it doesn't matter. Yeah, every time I see these guys come down, it's that dangerous gap. If this was the final, like the last stint, yeah, you don't give anyone any room, you know, no quarter type thing, but ooh. So Kyle was late turning into the corner there, slid up.
There's no side draft in this car. I'll be careful up there.
Oh,
Careful,
come on.
low. Okay, so that was those two outside guys just both running
Really
too
tired
high.
of iRacing that code. There was 3 feet between us.
And this is why I'm staying down here. I don't want to be any part of getting pushed to the outside wall. We get to this pit cycle, we top up. Oh, reminds me, how about I set up my pit stop? Things you have to do when you're your own crew chief. Tires.
Sorry, man, I
Fuel,
can't control that
windshield.
code.
Yeah. And just use your fuel, use your draft. Don't know why. So red car here is Lionel Callisto. He's a lap down. He's just trying to get his lap back. I'm not sure what, like Dean is the leader. I'm not sure why he isn't just letting Lionel by. That way he can use Lionel to help him fuel save. It's what I would do as leader if I was in a I say it's what I would do as leader at a fuel save race, but if I was leader at a fuel save race, I wouldn't be the leader. All right, halfway.
Wendy, I'm gonna let Lionel go here.
Yeah, after this pit stop, everything goes up to 1. Except for Dean, because there is no possible way. Well, you need 45 to a maximum fuel save it, and every lap more than that. Exactly. Woo! Woo! Just remember, he's going to be pitting in like 10 laps.
Hey, Murph, call it if you see it. Reagan.
Well, we're getting close to the pit cycle. Everyone's going to start pushing now.
Keep your eyes peeled. The front two are going to have to pit here pretty soon.
Yeah, I was just trying to say I'm pitting this lap, pitting in off course.
Call it out.
Pitting. I need to box. Hugo, I'm going to drop down in front of you. Come on, come on.
Almost got our pack separation.
Richie, I'm pitting.
Rigney's pitting. Pitting. I got let the pace car by.
Well, that's disappointing. All right.
Damn. Got nailed close pit right when that caution came out.
Oh, that must have been thousandths of a second. All right. So this keeps it as a fuel save race. Again, not as much of one, but still a fuel save race. Be 40 to go at the line. Now we find out who used auto fuel. So auto fuel is notoriously bad in this car because it just does your average laps. But most of your laps in this car are not at full fuel. No. All right. This is when the fun starts. Doing mental math here. 39 to go, 1.35. It's not much of a fuel save. It's not going to take very many laps before we can go to map 1. Dude's a good driver. Yep. Said he has the energy of youth. The grouchiness of old age and experience. This is podium old people up front. So mean. Indy lead. Well, I mean, there's going to come a point when Mark and I are good to go, and we're going to pass you. I wanted to draft.
Gotta let the pace car by.
Pace car's a ways off, Matt. You gotta wait. But it's slow rolling.
Okay, got to slow way down pace cars at speed now.
No. Good.
I may have gone 2 laps too soon. You're good to go. So you need like 2 more cautions? Come on, Matt. What's your number? That's a hard number to lead. But another caution and you're good.
Sorry.
Yeah, if you've already got a penalty. Unless anyone in front of you decides to pit, in which case stay out. Well, that's the goal, is you just leave them there. That's the goal. Block and leave them there. We thought it was great. I'm sure the guys 10 cars back thought it was horrendous. I know. All right, so we're deciding what we're going to do on the restart here. All right, 29 to go, 28, 15, 30, 45. I'm down 3 from that. That's all the reason I need. Are you a racer or are you a racer? All right, map 1, first gear. Hell, I thought.
Quit that.
Wow, those guys behind us just touched and didn't crash. think you can go fast enough that I should clear, Kyle? Because I'm kind of scared down here now.
Did I hit you, Clendy?
No, I think Craig got put us 3, and I didn't know we were 3 until way too late.
Yeah, we just came together. I needed that upper lane from Matt. Kyle just didn't expect me there, and he came down.
Craig, I'm sorry.
No,
Man, I didn't mean to cut you there. I literally did not get the call.
no, yeah, I gave you no time to react. Yeah, I'm just at the end, which I was going to be anyway. I got to go to the end, so I'm going to put fresh tires on. Wait, do you not have to pass me, Devin? Okay. Oh, you got caught in it. Sorry, man.
Sorry, Hugo. I didn't mean to say anything there, but we touched twice there, and you made me nervous, buddy. I still love you.
No worries.
Yeah, Mike, the net code in that pack was pretty crazy.
Yeah, I was listening to broadcast. They were saying it was Neko contact up front.
I mean, he kept calling on Richie and me, and there was no way we were touching.
Two car, go by. Oh, it's still 2 to green, thank God. Well, hell, this far back, I'm getting new tires. I didn't take them, I just fast repaired, rolled out.
Your car okay, Richie?
Yeah, I don't know. We'll find out. I wasn't coming in.
I don't blame you, brother. I wouldn't either.
Yeah, drive straight.
In my mirror, your left side front wing is not there.
Good. I don't need it.
That's right. Too much weight. Slow you down.
I can confirm. Rigney is not pulling your
As
leg.
long as he has the right
Good
side
time.
wing, that's all that matters. He might actually go faster.
Yeah, all right. Thanks for letting me know that.
Yeah, broadcast can confirm that too.
How in the world is he watching the broadcast?
I do it all the time. Gary keeps me up to date.
All right, time to see what we can get out of this. He got the car high call and still cut up. Oh God, we're all gonna die. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. And this is why Indy can't race here in real life anymore. Ah, he found the opening. Why is my relative filled with so many blue cars? need to do. Good save. I think the people watching would disagree. Whoa. Had to lift there? Or... This is it. We're stuck here. Nothing's going to change.
Hell yeah, boys.
Hell
Good Lord, that was intense.
of a last 40 laps, guys.
Come to find out, you do need that wing.
Ninth.
Dean,
There's
you're
just-
a wild man, brother.
There's nowhere to go when
Wild
everyone's
man.
3 wide, right?
Man, I was sending it all night.
What a race, guys. Thank you.
I love you, Hugo. You're my boy, Blue.
Thank you, Mike.
Thanks, man. Well, I mean, you get this exact same race at the iRacing
Good
Super
race,
Speedway
guys.
that
I'm
we
really
I
sorry
just
about
did
getting you a
earlier in the
black
week.
flag on that
Like,
start,
it's just
man. I had to check up the guy in front of
nuts.
Yeah, I was either running the back of you or get the black flag. So I chose
Look
black.
at that. That's just nuts. I'm
I
going
do
back to that.
appreciate
That's
that.
crazy. That is just beautiful to
Thanks,
watch.
Yep, congrats, Matt. Awesome race, guys. That was a lot of fun.
The opportunity I had was when Dean, the colorful car in the top lane,
Kyle, I seen you
I don't know
back
what lap
off
it
the
was,
pack,
like
man, so I wasn't
118
even
or
trying to race
so.
with you. I just-
There was an opening
ran
in
around.
the middle lane, and we were both like that, and we both, I was
don't
like,
think
as I
I
saw it, I'm
blinked
like,
that
I should go
entire
up to
last
the
run.
outside lane at the exact same time. Well, not the exact same time. Like, he thought of it half a second faster than I did, and he shot up to the outside lane, and then it was too late for me. That would have been the move that would have got us, like, you know, third, anywhere from third to fifth in the outside lane. But when you're packed like this, I think I said the same thing at the iRacing one, or even yeah, well, we've done Talladega before, and it's the same thing, or Michigan. It's like when you're 3x3x3, this track is different just because there's nowhere to go. At iRacing Super Speedway, we were like 5 or 6 wide in places because the track is comically ridiculous. But here you can see it's so tight. Rick, I like this wheel. Like, even at like 700, you compare it to the other wheels that are of this design, like, you know, especially like Moses and stuff like that are, you know, they're different, they're roughly. But for being a copy of the Red Bull wheel, I really like this wheel. I said my complaints now that I've had it for a while, I still stick with the grips are too smooth to use barehanded. That's fine, use gloves. And the rotaries need to be stiffer or clickier when they rotate, which is why I've moved. I initially had my brake balance and my fuel maps down here, and I moved them up here just because it's easier to know that I've clicked them and I don't accidentally bump them like I had been doing with these ones when I was changing the dials. And this stuff was too important, brake balance and fuel maps, to accidentally bump while I'm playing with the black screens. But yeah, and I mean, I was able to find, there was a guy on one of the Discords that has...
First lap big wreck. That was all on me.
He has the screens for like every one of the different iRacing cars, so it looks just like it. I really like that because I needed the push to pass to be green when it turns on, because I hate having to look down and go, did I actually push to see the number coming down? So having it counting is good for me. No, I've been impressed with this wheel. It's a good wheel. That's my review of it. It's a good wheel. But yeah, so we had a couple big wrecks. Let's find them. Oh, we did have a wreck at the start. Oh. I see it right there. Where's my helicopter? Helicopter. Chopper.
Nice job, Hugo!
Boop. Just Constantina right there. I guess not enough damage. It fixed itself, so good. Ooh, straddling the ape. Yeah. You can't straddle the line. If you do get sucked down, like start to straddle it, get yourself down. Resettle the car, come back up. But you can see he's trying to save it while still straddling the line. No. That's a rough start to the race. There's Matt just wiggling his way through. And then, yeah, we went green for a while. Ooh. Oh. DJ and Brian, I guess. And then where is ours? Vegas is a night race. Phoenix, sure. Vegas, night race. Ouch. Oh! That's where, when the pit cycle's happening, you can't be, if you're not one of the guys pitting, you can't be down there. You saw that when we were pitting. I was already setting myself up and out of the way, because you never know, like, what the guys could start applying their brakes and start tracking out to the outside wall even. Oh. And I bet Rigney even got a speeding penalty. Oh, he didn't. He stopped just before the line. No speeding penalty, just an end of the line penalty for entering a closed pit. Nice. And then he gets fourth out of that. Nice. Oh, straddling the line again. Richie has to check up. Oh, good Lord. Oh, just racing incident, got together, too close. 3 cars done just like that. I'm going to be annoyed at myself for me and Kyle. I was so antsy to get into to get to the outside of Matt that I took a risk, and I shouldn't have. I don't care that if it ended up being netcode or not. It's just Dean got pushed to the wall, recovered, and this is a couple laps from the pit cycle. Lap 103, we would have pitted around lap 110 anyway, so I'm sure he rode that out until the pit cycle. I don't think that was netcode, but I don't think I guess he didn't get the call. But it's like, what lap was it? 106? Was it time to make? No, it's the move. It's the gap was there. I needed to be outside of Matt. Moving Kyle to the outside would have then put him behind us. It was the right time for that move. It's just we got caught up in the wreck. Is what it is. That's racing. That is racing at full speed, 2 feet from each other. I'm surprised my car drove. The rear wheel isn't even touching the ground. I'll take it. Oh, yeah. Poor Richie. I guess you do need both wings. That is I'm coming to the line, my foot is in it, I'm not lifting. And then gone. All right. So we ended up 9th out of that. I mean, for being wrecked, for having a wreck. Yeah, we had the fast repair, but we were able to stay on the lead lap, and we were able to get back up through a couple guys until we basically hit the block of cars. And at that point, it was just a gap needed to appear before the race ended. And the race ended without a gap appearing. So that's how those end. That's just the way it is. Matt won. Mark got second. Hugo got third. Nice. And yeah, as I said, we got 9th. So I think that's a 4th and a 9th. Okay. That's a good start to the season. 2 top 10s. We'll try and build from there. I mean, we had pole, so we had the speed. We'll get one of these. All right. Tomorrow is patch day, so lots of changes in iRacing. We'll be in practice sessions looking at what throwing gravel all over the track is like. We'll be back on, I think, actually, I'm not sure, Thursday? Hey, no, I was just saying, it's like, we're 2 feet apart at 230 miles an hour. Like, if you get a 1/10 of a second to react, that's not a lot of time to react. Like, to get that call, the car low call, You got to, like, that's the downside of pack racing. You can't be over emotional about that, because it's that type of stuff is going to happen all the time. It is what it is. It's unfortunate, but that's racing. And especially when we race as much as we do. Like, we race more times in 2 weeks than real race drivers race in a year. So, all right. I am going to go get a drink. Till later. No. Well, that's just, it's, you always rue the lost opportunities, right? Because as I say, it's like, we were going to get top 5, both of us, no matter what. No one was getting by that group. You know, the front 6 were basically, once we had settled into the, that's it, we're racing to the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's all 3 rows driving to the end. Well, and you saw that when we had on the last 10 laps, like that front 6 didn't change. It looked amazing, but really the front 6 didn't change. And unsurprisingly, the guy in the bottom won. That is pack racing at a place like Vegas. If you know, once you go map, and I mean, Matt won that race because of our accident, because he wasn't going to make it, which is a little upsetting. But Matt doesn't. Matt's always one of the fastest guys and always has something go wrong. So to get a win, good on him. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna go get a drink. I will catch you guys later. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I might watch the broadcast.